Education. Anyone wishing to address the Board of Education will be recognized by the Board President. Speakers are requested to identify themselves and their topic, and comments are limited to 3 minutes. Any public participation? Oh, 1 second.
I'm Barbara Morris. I live here in Concord Township. I have had 3 children graduate from here, and I have 3 grandsons who are presently enrolled within the school system. I have serious concerns about what you're talking about progressing with putting a new school up. I've worked in the building industry for many years, and I'm aware of how the planning goes for major projects and what is necessary for making them come about. I also would like to ask a few questions. The liability of tearing down, putting up a new school and tearing down the old school really leaves a lot of questions for me. You have a basically secure building here that, yes, needs some major work. I understand that. However, has that aspect been checked to see what the cost of refurbishing this part of the building and add additional classrooms to it will help rather than hinder? My second question is, has anybody really looked at what this economy is doing? And are you aware of the rapid rate that all of the products needed to build a school are rapidly rising? Having been in the building industry and having ordered them, this is astronomical to me. I have never seen products skyrocket as these have. I really think that this system needs to be checked out, and we need to find out what other viable situations are there. Because if you're going to add, in round figures, $250 per $100,000 to the homes in Concord Township, there are going to be a lot of people that aren't going to be able to afford to stay there. Many of us are retired. I'm all for school education, and I back it all of the time. But I think we should make a better judgment of what you're trying to build.
Al Adams, 6868 Molden Drive in Leroy. My topic is not the levy. What I did want to do was thank the board for posting the board meeting on social media, because it's not the same 6 to 8 of us that have been here for the last few months. This is spectacular. I don't think this is the result of that, but I'm glad to see everybody here. I'd also like to thank Mr. Placco for fixing the slide so rapidly when we pointed it out to him that was at the meetings. And I did just have one question that I'd asked in the last meeting. When you gave the information about the fair funding at the meeting where you put the levy on the board, should have brought water, Mr. Placco had shown the slide where there was 2 temporary funding issues. They both said temporary. One was permanent, one was going to go away. Mr. Hack did the quick math and said basically over the next 6 years, it was going to dissolve 10% of the operating budget. And somebody was going to get back to me. I haven't yet. So I'd like to bring that up again because I think that's an important issue. Like I said, not everybody's been here for all the meetings. And that was something that was brought up right before the levy went up. And I'd just like to know, because at the one informational meeting, the last thing I heard was, if legislation stayed the same, there wouldn't be an issue, which would be great, but it's got to be one or the other. So, and also I have no vote. I second an assistant treasurer, because understanding school funding is some kind of wizardry that nobody can understand, and I've tried, so I appreciate what is being done up there, but if you can get help for him, you should.